Once upon a quiet evening, beneath a silver moon that shimmered like a pearl in the sky, there lived a little girl named Ilara. Ilara was not afraid of the dark. In fact, she loved it. Because when the sun went to sleep, the world became softer, quieter, gentler. And just beyond her small cottage, past the garden of lavender and white daisies, stood the moonlit forest. The forest only truly awakened at night, and tonight it was waiting. Ilara lay in her cozy bed, her window slightly open. A cool breeze carried the scent of pine and night-blooming flowers. But something felt different. Not wrong, just different. She sat up slowly, and that's when she saw them. Tiny golden lights drifting between the trees. Fireflies, but not just a few. Hundreds, maybe thousands. And they weren't moving randomly. They were swirling, spiraling, dancing in circles, as if calling her. Ilara slipped out of bed, wrapped her soft blue shawl around her shoulders, and quietly stepped outside. The grass was cool beneath her feet. The moonlight painted everything silver, and the fireflies began to move deeper into the forest, as if inviting her to follow. The moment Ilara stepped beneath the trees, the forest hummed softly. Leaves shimmered. Branches swayed gently, though there was no wind. The fireflies gathered around her, glowing brighter. And then she heard it. A whisper, soft as silk. "Welcome, Ilara." She froze. Her heart beat once, twice, but she did not feel afraid. "Who's there?" she asked gently. The fireflies flickered in unison. "We are the keepers of quiet light." Their voices sounded like tiny bells far away. Ilara blinked. Fireflies can talk? A warm glow surrounded her. Only when someone listens. The fireflies guided Ilara to a small clearing she had never seen before. In the center stood an ancient willow tree, its silver leaves brushing the ground like flowing hair. At its roots was a stone pool reflecting the moon. But something was wrong. The pool's reflection was dim. The moonlight in it seemed fading. "The forest is losing its glow," whispered the fireflies. "Ilara, we need your help." "My help?" she asked. "You are a listener. You hear what others forget." Ilara knelt beside the pool. When the forest grows too quiet, its light begins to fade. The moonlight must be carried through the trees. How? The fireflies circled her again. "With stories." Ilara tilted her head. "Stories?" "Yes. Long ago, children came to the forest and told stories beneath the willow. Their words fed the light. Their laughter strengthened the glow." "But children stopped coming," another whisper said, softly. The forest grew lonelier. Ilara placed her hand over the pool's surface. It felt cool, sleepy. What kind of story? But just as the clearing glowed warmly, a cool mist crept between the trees. The fireflies dimmed slightly. "Ilara," they whispered nervously. From the edge of the clearing stepped a tall, wavering shadow. Not frightening, but heavy, sad. "I am the forgotten silence," it said in a low voice. Ilara stood, though her knees trembled. Ilara sat on the grass. "Would you like to hear a story?" she asked softly. The shadow hesitated, then slowly nodded. So she told a story about a quiet mountain that believed no one noticed it. But every traveler used it as a guide. Every bird rested upon it. Every sunrise painted it gold. "The mountain mattered," Ilara said gently, "even when it felt invisible." The shadow began to soften. Its edges blurred. Its heaviness lifted. "I did not know I could be part of the story," it whispered. "You are," Ilara smiled. The shadow melted into silver mist, drifting upward into the willow leaves. The pool glowed brighter than ever before. The forest shimmered with life. The fireflies danced joyfully. "You have restored the quiet light." The willow tree lowered a single glowing leaf into Ilara's hands. "This is for you. Whenever you feel alone, it will remind you. Stories create light." Ilara held the glowing leaf close. "Will the forest be okay now?" "Yes," whispered the fireflies, "as long as someone remembers to listen." The clearing slowly began to fade back into an ordinary part of the woods. The pool became still. The willow stood peaceful and tall. The fireflies guided Ilara back to the edge of the forest. The moon had drifted higher in the sky. Her cottage windows glowed warmly. Before she stepped out from beneath the trees, she turned back. "Will I see you again?" 1,000 tiny lights blinked. "We are always here." She smiled and quietly returned to her bed. As Ilara drifted to sleep, she noticed something. A tiny golden glow resting on her windowsill. The willow's leaf. Soft, steady, bright. And somewhere deep in the moonlit forest, the fireflies whispered new stories to the trees. The forest would never lose its light again, because someone had listened, and someone had spoken kindly into the dark. And that is how even the quietest night can shine. The end.